Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Smitha. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you two different looks of Nora Fatehi from her new song Pachtaoge. Actually, it's a remix of her old song and she looks fabulous. I'm going to start with the second look because it's just easier to manage the hair. She only has textured hair because for the first look, the Virgin Mary's look, she has a lot of products in her hair to make it look smooth, and it's going to be difficult for me to take it off in one recording and do the second look. So I'll do the second look first and then move on to the first look. So if you're ready, watch me recreate Nora Fatehi's Pachtaoge looks. Her skin looks fabulous, so let's start with some skincare. I'm going to be using a lip balm from Wet n Wild to keep my lips nourished and ready for the lipstick that's coming at the very end. Next, I'm going to be using this serum stick by Tatcha. Absolutely love this. It's not just a serum, it gives that sticky feeling too, so I use it as a primer as well. This helps especially if you have signs of aging like fine lines or dryness, so it'll keep it moisturized and super soft and ready for whatever you're going to be applying over this. Using the orange corrector from the Coastal Scents Conceal Palette, I'm going to be doing a little bit of patchwork here and there to fix some of that uneven skin tone like under my eyes and around my mouth. I'm going to quickly set this with some powder so it doesn't mix with the foundation, and the one that I'll be using is from Too Faced. She doesn't have any harsh contouring on her face, but she has a beautiful natural face cut. So I'll have to do a little bit of dimension adding to my face, but I'm going to be doing it underneath the foundation so it looks subtle. So I'm going to be first using the Wet n Wild contour stick in Call Me Maple in the usual areas like under my cheekbones, my jawline to contour my nose. And then I'm going to be applying the foundation over this so the blend is seamless and it looks more natural. Today I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Praline. Just so you know, I'm an NC35 with MAC. And to blend it out, I'm using my sock. If you haven't watched my video on how to blend the foundation using sock for that flawless coverage, I'm going to link that right on top. The reason I'm using this foundation is because one, it gives that natural finish. She has a very natural finish. Her makeup doesn't look over the top. And second, because it gives that light to medium coverage. Now, if you're applying contour or highlighter below the foundation, you need a light to medium coverage foundation for that dimension to peek through the foundation. If you apply a full coverage foundation, everything gets covered. And then to conceal and highlight, I'm using the Milani concealer in the shade 145. Again, I'm going to be blending it out with my sock. And because a lot of you wanted to know, I use a dry sock. I don't dampen it like a sponge. So this is completely dry. And then I'm going to very lightly set the entire face to mattify it using the MAC Press powder. And then to lock in my base makeup, I'm going to be using the Luminous Skin Mist by Tatcha. This is going to hold your makeup in place as well as melt all those powders and give you more like a skin-like finish. Her eye makeup is very simple. She has a defined crease, a smoked out liner, and she's finished her eye makeup with some mascara, and that's exactly what we'll be doing today. And for that, I'm going to be using the Ofra Pro palette. But before that, let's start with the brows. I'm going to be using the Jordana Brow Gel. This is a transparent gel, and I'm going to very lightly brush my brow hair to keep it in place. And then using a brow pencil, this is precisely my brow from Benefit. In the shade 4.5, I'm going to only fill in a couple of sparse areas. Her brows are very light, so I don't want to do too much. I want to keep it looking as natural as possible. First, using a brown eyeshadow, I'm going to define the outer corner and crease just like how she has it. And for that, I'm using a flat tapered brush by Colourpop because I want to focus the eyeshadow right at the crease and soften it up. To clean up the lid space, I'm using a little bit of powder with a flat shader brush by Colourpop. You can also use a bone color eyeshadow. And then using black eyeshadow, I'm going to smoke it out in the very outer corner of my lash line using a flat definer brush by Hip Dot. And then I'm going to finish up with some nude eye pencil in my waterline. I'm using this one from Colourpop. And then I'm going to curl my lashes and apply a coat of mascara. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Lash Freak from Urban Decay. Using a bit more of the Too Faced powder, I'm going to highlight my inner corner. Again, you can use a bone color eyeshadow. And here is the completed eye look. It's minimalistic, looks soft and subtle, and this is something that you can wear every day or to your work as well, and it looks absolutely stunning. She had a dark vampy lip, and for that I'm going to be using this lip color from Colourpop. It is a part of their Villains collection and it matches that color perfectly. And I'm going to quickly clean up with some concealer to get those sharp edges. And that completes the makeup part. Now let's move on to the hair. All she has is textured hair, and for that I'm going to be lightly curling my hair using a straightener. This one is from Medania. Because she has a center partition, I'm going to first center part my hair and then take small sections of hair, insert it in the straightener clamp, and as I pull it downwards, I'm going to twist the straightener to give me that curl. I personally like to twist it away from my face, but you can also twist it towards your face, or you can alternate it, whatever you prefer. Anytime you use any kind of heat on your hair, make sure to use a heat protectant spray before that to prevent your hair from getting fried from all that heat. Because I blow dried my hair, I use the Chi Iron Guard, and I'm going to link it down below in the description box. And I'm going to do the same on the other side as well. And then after I'm done, I'm going to slowly loosen the curls and run my fingers through them to get that texture. For the crown, I had this from a previous Halloween look that I'd done on my daughter, and she painted it black for me. So I'm just going to be using that. And here is the first look. Now let's move on to the second look, which is the Virgin Mary. And for that, I'm going to clean up my lips and eyes because that changes. But we'll keep the base makeup on because that doesn't change. I'm applying a little bit of foundation and setting it with powder around my mouth because in the process of removing the lipstick, a little bit of foundation also came off. And for the eyes, she still has a defined crease, but she doesn't have that smoked out liner. So I'm going to quickly clean that up with a Q-tip and set my lids with some powder. And if you notice, she also has some gray lenses on. So I'm going to be changing my eye color. I'm going to be using the melon color lenses in shadow gray, which also I've linked in the description box below. All we have to do now is freshen the makeup a little bit. So I'm taking a little bit more of the brown eyeshadow to define my crease. And I'm also going to be applying a second coat of mascara. Before I move on to the lipstick, I'd like to set my hair because it's going to take a couple minutes to dry. First, I'm going to side part my hair, use some hairspray and brush it down neatly, and use a couple clips to hold my hair in place to get that nice arch in front. For that beautiful brick red lip, I'm going to combine two different red lipsticks. You can just use one if you like, but I like that exact same color. First, I'm using Brickell from Ofra, and then over that I'm going to be using Milan. For that beautiful headpiece, I just used some zip ties in different sizes, went around a headband tying it, and then I used some gold acrylic paint to paint it. And here's the completed look. What do you guys think, and which one did you like more, look 1 or look 2? Let me know in the comment section below. And I know a lot of you keep requesting me for recreations, and I'm always looking for those unique looks. So keep them coming and let me know if you want me to recreate something else. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for your love and support. If you're new here, please take a moment to subscribe, and don't forget to check out the description box for all the products used in today's tutorial. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.